Okay, I got a 2003 Cadillac CTS, and I had an issue with trying to start this thing. Starts up fine, but traction control light comes on, and the shifter will lock up when I release the brake pedal after starting it, and you can't shift into drive. So this is what happens. Okay. So I'm holding my foot down on the brake. All right, now I release the brake pedal and traction control light comes on, and as a result, I cannot shift out of park. So I put my foot on the brake, traction control light is still on, still can't shift. So the only way I can drive this thing is I turn the car off, hold my foot down on the brake continuously, start the car. There we go. Okay, traction control lights off. Now I can shift into any gear I want. Okay, so we'll put it in neutral. Release the brake. Traction control light comes on. I can still shift, but as soon as I go into park, it's locked. So the only way to get it out of park is to turn the car off, hold my foot on the brake, start it again. Now, I researched online to see what the problem was. Before I did that, I replaced all the rotors, all the brake pads, a caliper, bled the brake system, did everything. That light still comes on. Online they tell me that if you got LED tail lights, which I do, and they're aftermarket, that a code comes up. And the code, if we get into the radio here, is I believe it's B1295 something. There's a couple of codes that come up. So if we'll just hang on here. We'll shut this off. Start it up again. Hold that down. So I got no traction control light. Okay. Now, we'll just clear that. I'm going to hold down F1 and F6. This will bring up my code reader. And I'm going to clear all codes. There we go. All codes cleared. Now, if I check through here, see what's that next module? No codes. Okay, no codes. Now, if I release this and let the traction control light come on, now I should have a code in here somewhere. Oh, there it was. I'll have to scoot all the way around. EBC code C1295C. And what that tells me is my brake circuit is open. All right. Now, I've got LED tail lights on here, and apparently they don't draw enough current as a regular incandescent bulb. So the ECM thinks I've got a burnt out taillight bulb. All right. So to fix that, we're going to install load resistors on the brake light portion of my taillights. And that would be these here. Now I got T50 watt 8RJs, so 8 ohms. And we're going to install these. And these are great, I guess. You can get them any color you want as long as it's this burnt orange. So we're going to put these in and just see if that fixes the problem. So we got the LED taillights. Now, the LED portion is both brake light and running light. And the signal light is incandescent, so that's not going to give me a problem. And the backup lights, well, they're up here. And they're incandescent as well. And this is just an extra brake light strip, and I believe that's neon up in there. So yeah, so we're gonna see about adding load resistors. Now to get to them, you got to take out the cover for the spare tire. Then you get this plastic shroud piece out, and then you can pull these side panels out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and get back to you. I got the spare tire cover pulled out, this back panel here, and these side shields come out, and in here it's like, wow, I got an amp. So I guess that must be for the Bose stereo system. But right here is a wiring harness that goes into the tail light. Okay, so it's aftermarket, but it's got a nice plug that fits right into the Cadillac harness. So now my job is to figure out which wires are for brake light, ground, and running light and ground. Okay, so that's on the driver's side, and over here on the passenger side I have an interesting little box here, which is probably for OnStar, and I'm just guessing at that. And the harness here for the tail light, and again for the GM side. So I'm going to go figure out which wires I'm looking at, and figure out, I got to jump the resistor against the ground and the signal light for either for the brake light. So I'll be back. Well, I'll come back when it's done and show you. Okay, so I used the test light to figure out what all the wires were, and what I discovered was blue's ground, white is for the brake light, green is for oh no, sorry, looking at the wrong one. Let's look at the GM harness, or the Cadillac harness. Okay, black is ground, blue is signal light, white is brake light, and then there's 3 black wires with white stripes, and they all feed the park light. So what I did is I tapped into the white wire and the ground wire, which is the signal for the brake light and the ground, and I put in my heatsink, or not heatsink, sorry, my load resistor. And I riveted the load resistor to the metal frame on the inside, so it dissipate any heat. And I got her all wired in. Now, we'll go start the car. Okay, I'm not touching the brake pedal. Turn the car on. All the idiot lights go out. I can hit my brake. Traction control light's not coming on. And I can now shift. There we go. So I fixed it.